What was the initial problem the customer noticed with batch 9021? The product's tensile strength values were lower than what was stated on the certificate of analysis. What idiom describes how the customer reported the problem directly? That they didn't beat around the bush. What was the actual root cause of the issue? The wrong batch was shipped to the customer by mistake. What action did the supplier take to correct the shipping error? They issued an RMA and arranged for a replacement shipment. How long did it take for the correct batch to be shipped? It was shipped within the next 3 days. What idiom did the supplier use to say the customer wouldn't have to do anything? You won't have to lift a finger. What word did the customer use to describe the minor problems they avoided? Hiccups. In the end, what was the customer's feeling about the resolution? They were satisfied with how quickly it was sorted out. Why was it important for the supplier that the customer didn't beat around the bush? Because the customer's directness allowed the supplier to understand the problem immediately and start working on a solution without delay. How did the supplier's swift action help turn around a sticky situation? By responding quickly and professionally, they showed the customer they were valued, which rebuilt trust and prevented the mistake from damaging the business relationship. What does the customer mean when they say they got it squared away without any major hiccups? They mean the problem was completely resolved in an organized way without any significant delays or further complications. How does the idiom, "a weight lift off their shoulders," describe the customer's emotional state? It conveys a powerful sense of relief, showing that the customer was very worried about the problem and is now happy it's being handled. Why might the narrator have called this a potential disaster? Because if handled poorly, the company could have lost a valuable customer, damaged its reputation, and face financial consequences. How does the proverb, "a problem shared is a problem halved," apply to this scenario? By communicating the problem to the supplier, the customer was no longer alone in solving it. The supplier took on half the burden, making the solution feel much easier. What does the supplier's diligence in resolving the issue suggest about their company's values? It suggests they prioritize customer satisfaction, take accountability for their mistakes, and are committed to maintaining high-quality service.